Hey guys, Randall here, Braggin Rights Precision. Hope everybody's having a wonderful and blessed day. Today, we're going to do another video. Imagine that, while we're standing here and you're looking at all this, right? Okay, I like my Frankford Arsenal stuff. Got a few things from them over the years, use it avidly, but today, I want to talk about the Frankford Arsenal Pile Drive Bullet Puller. Now, I've had the trusty dusty kinetic hammer forever and a day. Served me well. This one's dated, 2016, if you can see that. Works good on small lots, but, let's face it, got a whole big lot of bullets you're wanting to do. Just not the way to go unless you want to stand there and just hammer all day. I'm not one of them. Especially after I've had 4 shoulder surgeries. So, still has its purpose. Still a great tool. Still highly suggested. I want something a little more automated. Don't usually do unboxing videos, but thought I'd do something different today. So here we go. Ordered it off Amazon, and box a little worse for wear. That's not Frankford Arsenal's fault, but that's been through shipment to Amazon and then Amazon to here. Nothing wrong with it. One thing I noticed, which surprises me because I know that, the majority of this is plastic, which doesn't mean anything. The weight. Thing's heavy. There must be some heavy-duty plastic along with those metal rods in there. So, with that said, let's get on with it. About as easiest unboxing as you get. Screws. Looks like it comes all assembled as well. Well, that makes it nice. And it is heavy. That's good. Looks like it's got a good cross structure to keep it strong. 2, 4, 6, 8 mounting screws to hold it in. If that's mounted properly, and at least the center ones at least make it in a stud, you're certainly not going to go anywhere. All right. Do not use this device with rimfire ammunition. Well, I have no doubt I'm not going to be breaking down any rimfire ammunition, so we're good to go. All right, mounting the pile driver. Preferred mounting configuration, optional. Goes right back with what I said about the 2 or the 4 going down the center. They hit a stud. Preferred would be get all 8 of them in there. And it shows do not mount it just by the outside, it looks like, without using the inside, which makes sense. Because you got very little chance of any of them hitting a solid stud, unless you're going to mount it solid on a cabinet like I am today. All right. Oh, if I can hold on to everything. Looks like everything's pretty straightforward mount-wise. So, with that said, I'm going to get set up. I'm going to get out my drill drivers and pre-drill some holes. So we're going to mount this thing and we'll see what happens with it, because I'm looking forward to using it. I mean, can't really see it in the background, but I've got a collet style bullet puller over there that I use as well. And, I do a lot of videos and I do a lot of setup, get my neck tensions right. You know, and we're Braggin Rights Precision reloading for a reason. Problem with the collet puller is the damage it does to the bullets trying to pull it out. I don't know if you can see that, but I'll take some still shots of it if I can get these to sit there. I'd like to be able to reuse my bullets that I go through when I do my videos and my setups. You know, I don't want to destroy them. They cost money. You know, they pile up. This is just a fraction of what I've got piled around from over the years. But then I've also got some frangible 9mm that I made up using center fire bullets. You know, they're powdered metal. They just literally disintegrate when they hit steel. And we use these, you know, trying to keep lead off the top of the ground and everything on the range when we do drills and practice. Loaded all these for a certain 9mm firearm, and I have since sold it. You know, they were made to cycle that one on light loads. They don't cycle my other ones. You know, I don't want them to go to waste. I still got another full box of 100. I cannot use the collet puller style on these. It'll just shatter that head right off of that bullet. So I'm looking forward to this. Especially look forward that it'll do handgun, rifle, you know, whatever, all in the same configuration. I guess they do sell a larger insert, you know, for the larger calibers, but I think this one will do, if I'm not mistaken. I have to read up on it. But I want to say it'll do up to at least 308. Actually, it says on the box, up to 338 Lapua cartridges. So there we have it. That should cover most everything I have that I deal with on a daily basis anyways. All right, guys. My cut camera, my setup. I already know where I want to mount it. And we'll go through the mounting process. Then we're going to try it. See you in a few minutes. All right, and we're back. So I've rounded up the necessary tools, I believe, to install the pile driver bullet puller. So I have chosen a drill bit to pre-drill because the side of my island bench is Formica covered. Make it a little easier. Make sure it's the right size. Go through the shank, but still allow the threads to bite. Got my drill driver ready. Now, I will say, you're going to need a long drill driver bit. The reason I say that, that's a long reach to get down in there. This is going to make your life easier. It's going to allow you to get it in there nice and straight, looks like. All right, so I don't have a whole lot of wall space. Everything's just kind of covered up with equipment. So I also want to be able to just sit in my chair and be able to do this. I'm going to have some long runs of it. So I have opted to just go ahead and mount this to the side of my island bench. So let's see what we can do. It says to start out with the top 2 screws. And then it wants you to do the 4 screws on the sides. And then to do the center bottom screws last. Reason being, you have to raise the handle to be able to access them. So let's go and do this. And that is not a dull bit. That is really, really hard wood. I made this island, custom made it out of a couple of cash wrap drawers for a business, and then custom made a top for it. And it's pretty solid. Don't want to over tighten them. It's solid, but it is still plastic. There's the first one. We can hang on to the screws. Nice and solid. Let's see if my bit's long enough to get to the sides. We can at least get it started through the Formica. We need to raise the handle up. Have to remove. Actually, I don't guess we did have to remove that. We just needed to raise the handle up. Now we can access the two bottom centers. Easy peasy. That was not bad at all. Took much longer to go find all the tools. All right, guys. Now we've got this thing mounted. Let's see what we can do with it. All right. So I've got some 7.62 by 39. Got 308, 9mm, 380, 45 in my hand. So let's see what we can do with this. I'm going to start out with some 380. All right, twist and unlock your cartridge. Got collets in the top of it, just like your kinetic hammer would. Snaps right in. And I figured this out during install. This thing's got a safety on it, so you cannot raise it up while this cartridge is out. All right, I'm gonna raise it up till it locks. Let's see what happens. Look at that, first try. Got a tab at the bottom that unlocks it. Very first try. There's your 380. It does have a pad in the bottom of it that helps keep from damaging your projectile. Well, you can reuse it, so that's nice. And if you wish, you can actually save your powder. That is not something I'm interested in today. All right. I have to admit, that thing snaps in nice. So, let's see what it takes to remove that. Push from the bottom. Ah, came right out. There was your 380. Let's go with 9mm this time. It's one of my inert rounds that I've done during one of my videos. No primer or powder this time. First try. Powder in the bottom is what came out of that 380. That bullet's still very usable. I can load that in another. Well, I'm not wasting all of these when I do my videos. Or am I wasting them, or, you know, lots of powder? If I have large lots that were loaded wrong or are suspect or whatever the case may be, why we need to do this. All right. We're going to go from 380, 9mm. I'm going to go with the 45. Let's see how that works out. Remove the 9mm. It's tough. There it went. 3 tries. And it does tell you right in the instructions to just repeat if need be. .45 no worse for wear. That can be reloaded again. Dump some of that powder out. Always remember to put your tray back in the bottom. Remove that 45. Case is still in good shape. That can easily be sized and reloaded. All right. Let's go for 7.62 by 39. We'll see what this takes. These are the Russian rounds. I'm sure they're a little sticky in that neck. Let's see what we got. One, two, three. Kind of figured that one would be a little hard to get out. And there we go. Dump this out. Reinstall our catch cup. Let's go for the big boy, 308. This is another one that I've done in one of my setup videos. It's inert. This one has no primer, no powder. Let's remove that 7.62 by 39. Locked in. One, two, three. It looks like it came through. .308. All right, so we went 380, 9mm. We did 45. We did 7.62 by 39 and 308. All in one setting. Didn't have to change out anything. All right, so if you're going to run large lots and you don't want to deal with that catch basin, in the bottom of this, there's this little hose adapter. According to the instructions, use a piece of 5/8 inside diameter clear hose, at least 18 inches long. So you would install this with the hose on it, leave catch basin off of it, put you a bucket below there, whatever it is that you need. and just go ahead and make your run. And you don't have to worry about taking the catch basin off every time. So you do have options. That's nice. I will have to obtain a piece of 5/8 clear hose and put that to the test. On these long runs, that would be the way to go. Well, guys, initial impressions, I think it's built like a tank. I think it will last. Time will tell, just like with any product. It seems to be constructed great. I think they thought it through very well. Just the standard insert cartridge that comes with it. You just watched me do 380, 9mm, 45, 7.62 by 39, and 308, all in the same one. So, again, it says that it'll do up to 338 Lapua on the standard cartridge. If you need something larger than that, they do sell the additional cartridge for it, for larger calibers. This covers most of what I do on a daily basis. Very easy to mount and make it really straightforward. There's nothing to the assembly. I mean, it pretty much comes in one chunk. And you get out the screws, decide where you want it, and you mount it. I don't know how it gets any easier. I've got many Frankford Arsenal products. I've been really happy with all of them. There's more than what you even see on the table in this video. I've got their dryer as well, their dry tumbler. I've got their media separators. I've got, just quite a few things. I think they make quality products, and I think they keep them at an extremely affordable price for the product that you're getting. I've seen lots more expensive products out there that's not made nearly as well. Anyway, that's my initial impression for what it's worth, guys. I'll be giving this thing a really good workout this week. We'll see how things go. I may even do a follow-up video after the fact. We'll see. Anyways, guys, you have a blessed day. Happy reloading.